start by getting your thoughts on the game situation after that last 40 minutes there and that spell from Stuart. How confident you guys heading into the final day of getting another 170?
Yeah, well, yet again, you're asking a professional athlete if they're confident if they can win. So, yeah, to be honest, yeah, obviously they've got a world-class bowling attack, and Stuart Broad's done it a number of years. It probably wasn't our greatest 40 minutes there to lose Marnus and Steve and Davey, but saying that, you've got to give credit where credit's due, and England's bowled well. But to be honest with you, I'm backing our boys. I'm confident that our boys can go out there and bat well, and if we do the basics well, we give ourselves the best chance. But it's set up to be a thrilling test match, and it's been one hell of a way to start the series.
I'll just go back to earlier in the day when you got Joe Root out, just the difficulty of that stumping for Alex Carey. Yeah, how well do you think he's kind of gone on the stumps?
I'm super impressed with Alex. He's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, at training, always catching, willing to catch up to the stumps to the spinners, and even standing up the stumps to the faster guys as well. And I've got nothing but praise for Alex, to be honest with you. And I can't sit here and talk about how hard it is, because it's something that I'll never be able to do, is what the skill set that Alex has got. But for him to nail down and keep working and try and improve his keeping, like we all want to try and get better each and every day. As I said, I've got nothing but praise for Alex. I think especially this game, he's been unbelievable with gloves in hand.
Nath, a bit of nostalgia, but that target that you're chasing is eerily similar to the 2005 test here, where it didn't quite go Australia's way. I wonder if you have any recollections of watching that game, and if you had a bit of motivation to go one better.
I've got to do the maths. I think I was in year 12 at school.
Doing maths.
That's one thing I wasn't doing. To be honest with you, obviously I've seen the game. It's always on Sky Sports here in England. They don't seem to only have a couple on replay, but yeah, this is the type of cricket we want to play. We want to play in tight series. It's been one, as I said, one way to start the test series is exciting to be a part of. But yeah, there is going to be nerves, and there is probably a few similar things in that. But hopefully this time it doesn't go down to 10 and 11, and we don't have to worry about me putting pads on. But saying that, we'll see how we go, and I'll give it a crack if I have to.
Maybe just one on Nine Nutley. Obviously, it appears like you're struggling to grip the ball a bit with this team. Can you just talk?
Any different for you?
It's a challenge, and as I always say in press conferences, we want to challenge ourselves to be better each and every day. So we understand if we go out there and do the basics really well, and you've got to talk to the guys who can bat. So for me, it would be about doing the basics, and as Steve Wall said to me a couple of years ago, it's about doing it in 10-run partnerships, and this is to someone who can't bat. So the guys will have their own plans, and they'll prepare well tonight, and they'll come hopefully have a fresh morning on day 5, and we'll go from there.
Winston said anything on the way past Steve Smith today, and what you thought of his conversation yesterday?
I'm not really sure what he's actually said, the conversation. I haven't read any media or anything like that. I saw a couple of headlines, but this is Ashes cricket. This is the pinnacle for England and Australian Test cricketers. I've got no drama about the passion that's out in the field, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know, when Steve got out tonight, I turned my back pretty quickly and went back to where I was sitting beforehand. But yeah, as I said, this is Ashes cricket. This is the pinnacle for Australian England Test cricketers, and so there should be a lot of passion, because there's a lot of crowd out there. There's a lot of emotion, and this is, as I said, this is why we play Test cricket.
Playing as they are in these conditions. How did you prepare for that, and how much of it is about, I suppose, how closely you're watching them get with it, so okay to get that track?
Yeah, I actually had an interesting net session before, 2 days before the game. I had Matt Renshaw and Josh Inglis, and I just said to him, come and stop me, just try and hit me for 6 every ball. And I reckon I bowled for about an hour. I know there's a couple of guys standing behind the nets with the cameras out trying to film and trying to understand what we're doing there, but it's just a different challenge. Obviously the England side, they've got some superstars in the like of Joe Root and Ben Stokes who've been able to do it for a number of years now, and their record speaks for themselves. So for me it's just about bowling my best ball and trying to get them to defend as much as I can, and understanding that they don't want to defend, and that's totally okay. It's a different challenge, but it's exciting, to be honest. So they're playing a positive brand of cricket, and yeah, I'm bloody proud to be a part of it, to be honest with you. But enjoyable.